segments. Right now, it's time for the most motivational segment of all of sports. Also a time where we read some viewer mail. We get all sorts of mail, all shapes and sizes. Sometimes I get huge packages. Sometimes just little notes, almost like...
Little notes.
Little notes.
With no address or stamp on them?
I don't know.
How do they just get delivered to the mailbox or like slid under your door in your shared office?
It was just here.
Okay. Just ripped it in half.
Doesn't matter, it's so little. Dear Wildes, love the show and glad everyone is back. Well, you and me both, friend. Is it true, as Brew mentioned, Knick was just playing cards out on the West Coast? Cheers, Ryan and Brian. I tried to say no. Brew said yes, and then Hubs, who does follow, is a bit of a card player himself, said, we do have some visual evidence of you out west playing cards in a vest. Do you wear a vest?
No, what is this? What?
Jackson Blade.
What?
Jackson Blade is
looks
there.
great. I look terrible.
It's not,
Well,
he said you were at Guacamole Joe's.
No, it's
Artichoke
Joe's.
And you don't have your highlights in. That's part of the problem. Or your dog's out.
He told me, he's like, do you want to watch a poker highlight?
You were about to show.
I was like, sure, I'll watch one.
I sent it to you.
I haven't seen it yet. We're gonna watch. Brew and I are gonna watch in the break. How long is it? 4 minutes?
Yeah.
Wow.
You want to watch it?
Not for 4 minutes. 40 seconds, maybe.
It's at 4 minutes.
All right, let's get to it. At number 3, LaMelo Ball.
Here we go.
I said something in the break that I think this will surprise you guys. 'Cause just initially, once you think about it, you'll be like, yeah, this makes sense.
Okay.
This is his 6th year.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
That didn't knock you.
That was it?
Maybe
You teased
because
that for 10 minutes.
He's been injured a bit. He's, kind of off the radar because the team's back. It just feels like, man, he's already been in the league 6 years. You know? Came in as such a ballyhooed rookie. Was rookie of the year over Anthony Edwards somehow. But anyway, all right.
Same
you
draft
guys
class
did
as
about it.
Anthony Edwards and James Wiseman.
Yeah. It just feels like he hadn't been in that long.
Okay,
But 6
no
years,
problem.
you're a veteran.
Yeah.
You're a vet.
See,
after
calling
6
him a veteran would shock
There
me.
you go. Okay.
Now you're there.
But you're in 6 years. You are a veteran. I know he came in early. But anyway, here we go. LaMelo, you have to decide what you want to be. Do you want to be like a guy that plays in the playoffs, all-star games, and has legitimate success, maybe reaches your full potential as a player, which is a very high potential? Or do you want to kind of be this underground legend that your rebels really love? On the streets, they love, yo, Melo, that boy is bad. And there's always somebody in the debate that wants to stun you with the answer you didn't think. You know who really is the best player in the league? LaMelo Ball. Do you want to be that guy who people love because you're like an and one mixtape guy in the NBA? Or do you want to be the guy that really has legitimate success in the league?
Or third option, Pato O'Ward, race car driver.
I'm trying to stay away from that. That was a little more demolition derby, by the way. But anyway, here's the good news, Melo, because you want street cred. You can be both.
Wow.
You can be both. You are on the right track on the court. Off the court, on the court, you're on the right track. This year, you have taken your shots down from 21 a game last year to 17. That's a 4-shot drop. Good on you. Your turnovers have dropped from 3.5 per game to below 3 a game. You're starting. I've been clamoring for this for the last few years. You're starting to play winning basketball, all right? And you got 2 other young guys to run with you. Con Knipple, the rookie, who's playing well. Brandon Miller, who's looking like maybe he'll be a future star as well. You guys could be a nice big 3. You've won 12 of your last 15 games. You've gotten into the play-in spot. I don't know if you can get all the way up to the playoffs legitimately in the top 6, but maybe you can get there, by winning some play-in games. But keep up the good work. I do believe in your ability, and I'm pulling for you, LaMelo. All right, at number 2, Knicks guy, Joel Embiid. Now, Nick thinks you are still a top 15. Was it top 15 or top 10?
Top 15.
Top 15 player in the NBA. I'm skeptical because you're a part-time player. Let's just keep it real. That's what you are now. You're still great when you play. 26 points a game. Only about 7.5 boards, but hey, I get it. Your body's been sapped because of injuries and things like that. I'm not putting all of that on you. It is what it is. But here's the deal, and Nick kind of mentioned this. If his plan, Nick's plan, is correct, that, hey, just get Joel to the playoffs and just have Joel be healthy for the playoffs. If that happens, Joel, I want to see something. All right? Because here's the deal. With Embiid playing, they are 20-12. That's a 51-win pace. Without him, they're 12-14. All right, so if you are indeed healthy, Joel, for the playoffs, guess what? Philly is not entering these playoffs with a healthy Joel Embiid as the 6th seed, a typical 6th seed. You are entering as a team, a 50-plus win team. And guess what? In a mediocre Eastern Conference, I want you to do damage. I want you to do damage. If that's the plan, if you are healthy come playoff time, Joel Embiid, I expect you to lead the Sixers to some wins. All right? Now, you haven't been a great playoff guy. You've been injured, missing a lot of games. When you play, you're 70% or whatever. So I get it. But if you are healthy this year, I want some playoff success.
What is success? When will you be happy?
First conference finals.
Conference finals?
Yeah, I mean, look, if he's healthy, if he's legitimately like 90-something%,
Okay.
and he's playing with Tyrese Maxey, who's having an all-NBA year, and then you got Edgecombe, you got some other decent players, I don't think, like, you can write them all. I shouldn't say.
That's why I
you
had
might
them on my
not
list
pick them
earlier.
for the conference finals, but you can say they have a legitimate chance.
Also, KW, did you get the bar? You got to read it out.
I like it a lot.
A healthy friend is a friend indeed.
You spent a lot of
I
creative
didn't get it
energy
at
on
first,
I think
and then I
it's
said
didn't
it in
even
my
see it
head.
till
I
you
was like,
said
I
it.
got it.
excellent. It doesn't
Joel?
qualify for the spot bonus, but it is good.
I'm pulling for you. All right, at number 1, the Knicks.
The whole team.
Everybody. Because I could just focus. I put him on the bud list before. I could just focus on Cat, Karl Anthony Towns. But it's not just about Cat.
No.
He has to play better. He has to play strong. When he's at his best, they're a different team, a better team. But I don't want to just put it all on Cat. Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, so on and so forth, Mike Brown, Leon Rose, who has done a very good job with the Knicks. However, Leon Rose, you are the guy that fired Tom Thibodeau after he got to the conference finals and brought in a new coach, who I like, Mike Brown. But also, Leon Rose, you're the guy that gave up 5 draft picks, first-round picks, for Mikal Bridges. And if you had some of those picks left, guess what? Giannis would probably be a Knick right now, or certainly in the future. And so the whole organization, heck, I'm throwing them all in. Spike Lee, Fat Joe, Tracy Morgan, Ramsey.
Ramsey.
Ramsey, our guy here.
Steve Sharippa?
I'm throwing
What about
all of
Steve
them.
Sharippa?
Yes. Everybody that
Chalamet?
be there in the front rows
lady
cheering
from
on the
Perp?
Knicks, the old Knicks.
Yeah, Susie.
Larry Johnson, all those guys too. All right, here's why. If not now, when?
Well, that's a good point.
Tyrese Halliburton, gone. Giannis Antetokounmpo, gone.
Jason
Tatum, gone.
Maybe. Yeah.
There are other teams that if not now, Knicks, you've been waiting 53 years. 53 years. This conference will never be as bad as it's been for many years. It'll never be this wide open. Detroit's only going to get better. All right? Halliburton's coming back. Tatum's coming back. It will never be this wide open. You guys are the most intact team, the team that has all of your stars healthy and ready to go. What win? If not this year. And
take.
here's the thing I want you to avoid, New York. The boogeyman. Don't create another boogeyman. There's always a Knicks boogeyman.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Reggie Miller, Trae Young, Tyrese Halliburton. Is the next one Cade Cunningham?
Wow.
Is he the next one? You got to avoid that, Knicks. So I'm putting all of you on the bud list. It's motivation. All right? I can't say I fully believe in you. I can't necessarily even say I'm pulling for you.
Gee whiz, why not?
But good luck, Knicks.
Why wouldn't you pull for the Knicks?
Good luck, Knicks.
Wow.
I'm not pulling against them. I just it is
It
what it
certainly
is.
sounds like it.
I didn't pick them. I think Detroit's the best team in the East.
My goodness. Well, it's 4:12 on a Thursday, which means you're in for a real treat. In addition to the Bud List, you get a special edition of Sports Media Ombudsman.
This week's edition of Sports Media Ombudsman would like to shout out a reporter, Charlotte Harper of The Athletic, who I thought asked at the very beginning, and we're going to play the question and then the answer. The very beginning, it seems like an outrageous question, 1 second in, but then she expands on it to legendary skier Eileen Gu about a week ago at the Olympics. And I am playing this because as the show's grandfather, and because we now also need to, as Gianna has told me, reach a younger audience.
Yes.
I think Eileen Gu, who I understand for some people is controversial, just don't worry about that for a second and just listen to what she says, is some of the best advice for young people out there about controlling your own destiny and becoming whomever you want to become I've ever heard. And it was inspired by a great question. So shout out to Charlotte Harper of The Athletic. And for everyone on this show, 30 and under, listen to this, what I consider legitimate wisdom from, go ahead.
What about us? What about me?
Well, we're kind of formed.
I can't. There's nothing we can. So Brew, we're out.
It's going to be. We're not out. I'm not out. But this is. You know what? It's advice everyone can take, but particularly for young.
I'm a lifetime learner. You know.
All right. And I think the lesson being for young people in particular, you literally can just become the person you want to become. Doesn't mean you're going to be a gold medal winner or whatever. You can't necessarily just create the professional success, but the person that you want to be, you can just slowly but surely become, I think is incredibly well put by Eileen Gu. And
agency.
Yes.
Never give up your agency. And I think too many people are doing that nowadays.
Yes.
Like, I can't, this is the problem, that's the problem. She is right. You still, no matter what problems are out there are obstacles out there, but you have your agency to determine what you want to do every single day, how you want to think, how you want to move. I loved it too. That was great.
Well, I expect you guys to keep that same energy when I said Drake May will play better next year. He's 23 years old. He's young and he's getting more experience and went through some hard things. I am putting NBA goaltending on the Bud List because it turns out most people, including the Lakers, Luka, JJ Redick, me at the broadcast, everybody, don't quite know the rules. So with Celtics Lakers, we'll run the full clip here. LeBron gets blocked by Kata. Ball finds Ayton. Kata's back, said, give me that. He puts his hand through the rim. He hits the rim and the net. Jalen comes down, ends up being a three-point play. Luka's mad. He's like, wait, he put his hand through the rim. What's going on here? JJ Redick said, he put his hand through the rim. That's goaltending. I think next thing you know, this play doesn't end. Marcus Smart, like, see what happened? He's like, no, he put his hand through the rim. Luka goes up and gives an explanation. He put his hand through the rim. JJ Redick, during a timeout, he put on his sneakers, lucky he wears them, put his hand through the rim. Turns out, however, not goaltending, Brew. You are allowed.
He hit the rim too. Yeah.
You're allowed to do it. So JJ Redick was fired up, but the next day, he's like, guess what? I learned something after talking to the NBA's SVP of Ref Development. So there we go. New defense. We talked about Luke Cornett, the Cornett contest, where you just kind of block your vision, Brew. But do you view this as now a viable deterrent?
No, I view it as something the NBA should change. Like, you can't, I always thought, like Redick, that if you hit the rim when the shot is going up, it's goaltending.
So I think that part is, because Redick says, as you know, and you don't jostle it.
Yeah.
So I think
I
think that part's a mistake, but I think what they're saying is if you put your hand through the basket and don't touch the ball and bring it down, That's in and of itself not goaltending. So what Reddick is saying that Wemby
You're
could
saying
be
if
under
you don't hit the rim,
you don't hit the rim
Oh,
or
But I think
the
you're
ball.
allowed to hit. You can hit
he
the
hit
rim.
the rim and he said it wasn't goaltending.
It's just like what's jostling.
Oh, okay.
But I
if
don't
you
know,
hit
like, what's-
if you hit the rim like that, it should be.
yeah,
You can't
obviously.
hit it like a playground and things.
I guess I understand. Like if somebody's going up for a dunk and I'm trying to block it and I hit the rim,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be automatically a basket. But
What about
that's
the idea
probably
of what
part
he's
of
saying,
behind the
which
rule.
is Wemby,
Ooh.
if somebody's getting ready to take a shot from the three-point line, and he's under the basket, Wemby jumping and putting his hand straight through it just to distract him, because that's what he's talking about. He's saying, and all of a sudden the guy's trying to see the rim, and all.
Like, what's going on?
Yeah, so I don't know. That doesn't seem. I put that in the same bucket as the tush push. This is not good. It's not good for the game.
Well,
If you
except
need
it
to
doesn't
change it,
happen
change it.
nearly as much as the tush push. Let's
Right.
just
And it
Everyone
also
thought it was
stop
illegal.
doing it.
Yeah.
Right, it was unintentional.
But now it's intentional, and the league just
Well,
changed.
hopefully not.
The whole world just changed.
Wow.
Next time I play pickup.
KW,
I will grab the
you're
net.
playing on 8-foot rims?
No, I'm playing on 10 foot. I'm going to try, okay? Did we not learn anything from your thing?
You can
Yeah,
try
in
to
your
become
mind,
a
you're
person. It
thinking
doesn't
that-
mean your hamstrings are not going to give out.
Well, I'm going to give it my all, okay? Isn't that what the Bloodless is about?
That's true. Motivation.
I think it's been a long
Wildes.
time since you've grabbed the rim, buddy.
No, that's not true.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.